And welcome to Tales of Berseria, Day 19 Era Tale. Sorry, I died. My mic muted. Thing wasn't muted. Great. uh, What's everybody doing this gold day? Oh yeah, it's starting to feel like we're in November this week. Last few days, and I'm glad because I do not like the warm weather. There we go. And, yesterday there's some good parts of the story. Sorry, I was distracted by something there. But, um, do, what was it? Do some, to level up a couple extra levels there. 52 is at 49, or yesterday. Um, I was thinking of fish get to, or get, we can now down the 4 periods. That's what we're doing here. Probably just gonna do that, and then tomorrow I think what I'm gonna do
All right,
is
Velvet. I
probably
think
not
it's time you let
cast
us in on
this
your plan
tomorrow,
for
and then
how we
probably just
escape
fish
if
it on
and when
Monday.
the volcano erupts.
There is no plan.
Oh, what? And even if we awaken the elemental Empyreans, we're still toast!
I'm not going to die.
Well, I'm super happy for you!
Originally I was
What
gonna
about the
fish
rest of
tomorrow,
us?
but I think
I'm sure you'll all make it.
Don't you think you're being a bit
instead of
blind?
trying to rush
I
it,
doubt
yeah,
there'll be an
yeah,
eruption at all. We'll
the
only be
plan
using
was
the
to
volcano's
finish
life
it on
spring to push
Tuesday,
souls into the Earth pulse.
so
I don't think that
definitely
should
have
have
enough
much of an
time to
impact on the volcano's activity itself.
be a problem.
Well, if you say so. That's a load off.
Aye. But the ancients also say that when the 4 Empyreans awaken, there's a great shift in the earth. If they're angry about being roused from their slumber, I don't think a volcanic eruption is something we can rule out.
See? What did I tell you?
Really, I'm sure we'll be fine. If the volcano erupts, we'll just deal with it.
You're starting to sound like Velvet.
You look sure of yourself, but I'm still nervous.
It may be best to write up a will. Eisen, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, but I'm using them.
That's enough. You already know how this will turn out, right?
Oh, so you figured that out.
It wasn't hard. Besides, it's not like you have anyone to give a will to.
Oof, way to cut to the quick.
over here. Yeah. Feels completely pointless, but yeah. Come on.
I'll end this quickly.
Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss! Form zero!
Not bad.
You too.
I'm freezing. So cold. Getting sleepy.
If you fall asleep, we're leaving you.
Cold, really cold. I don't mean because of the weather, I mean because it was... you fall asleep, we're gonna leave you. It was pretty cold. I mean, yeah. Love it. Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
And this spot of random. It's okay. There's something there. Nope. It's empty. Weird.
You'll be facing Shigure soon.
Yeah, not long now. I know this is a weird time to bring this up, Luffy said, but there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
All right, ask away.
I knew you'd say that. So, how was your bath at Mercio?
Huh?
You went in with Velvet, right? Just between us guys. What was it like?
Well, what are you getting at, Rokuro?
Let me in on this too. It'll be our secret.
Not you too, Aizen!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. There are just certain times in life when you need to find your resolve and seize the opportunity. We just want to know what your resolve got you.
Right. It's like a test.
Stop it! I didn't go into the bath with her!
Well, that's a shame. That might have been your one shot. Once you're all grown up, you won't be able to get away with it.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm tired of Velvet treating me like a little kid.
Bravo!
You passed the test.
Right. You don't need me to watch over you anymore.
Why did you laugh like that?
We're just happy that you're growing up.
I don't understand you two. If you're just gonna pick on me, go away.
We're sorry, but I really needed that. Laughter's good for the soul.
Rokuro, were you feeling tense?
You wouldn't think it, huh? But now I can fight like I always do. I owe you, Luffy said.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Looks like the next test is yours.
Yeah. Luffy said, Aizen, watch me prove myself.
Rokuro, how do you think Shigure will move against us?
He's not really the imaginative type. He'll be out in the open, waiting for us.
It's the perfect place for a flanking
Always be on
attack.
guard.
We don't need to worry about an ambush. Shigure is waiting for us ahead.
This fight is over.
Come on.
Here I come.
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder!
tougher than I would have hoped.
Come on.
You're fighting for
This fight is over!
Wow, really? He's really just waiting for us here? Rokuro?
It's okay.
Incredible! The old bastard forged himself into a sword.
Indeed. That blade's the embodiment of Kurogane's centuries of study.
The Kurogane Stormquell. I like it.
Just Kurogane for now. He will be the blade that surpasses both Stormquell and Stormhowl. And when it does, then he will have earned the name Kurogane Stormquell.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Watch out. I wouldn't be surprised if he used an Armatus.
An Armatus? It's not my style to rely on anyone's help.
Says the big bad exorcist. Look, you'll even ask a tubby kitty for help.
Shut up! I'm totally not!
He isn't. Quite the opposite, actually. Shigure asked me to restrain his power.
Restrain his power? Wait, you don't mean...
She does. It's for my training. At first, I could barely even move my little finger. Morgrim. Release
Yeah,
my
boy.
bindings. Can a human even be this strong?
Kitty Wampus was holding him back?
With enough will, humans can do anything. This was to be my secret weapon against Artorias.
I'm impressed.
Rokuro!
Sorry, but we're pitching in.
Good. I'll take you all at once. Forget about fighting fair. You won't beat me unless you use everything you've got.
I know. All too well.
Alright. Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
I don't even need to dodge.
It'll be the same every time! Target style! Final judgment!
You can handle my attacks now.
This is where the fight truly begins, Shigure!
What do you know? I totally agree.
Wait, kill them to the bar!
No mercy! Won't that will
No escape! I'll stop you! Wide open! Deception!
I don't even need to dodge.
It'll be the same every time! Target style! Final judgment! Double
I don't even need to dodge.
It'll be the same every time! Target style! Final judgment! Eat it!
You people are really something, aren't you?
Don't act like you're impressed. I haven't even shown you my true blade.
You're a true blade? Well then, no time for me to take a break.
Shigure!
Keep out of this one, Morgrim.
Rokuro, he's still got plenty of power left.
Of course he does. He's Shigure Rangetsu after all.
Two blades, you sure?
Why don't you find out? It's your life on the line.
The same goes for you. Three of them. So this is your true blade.
That's right. I developed this technique to defeat you.
Not bad at all. This is my parting gift to Kurogane. Take Stormhowl. One last thing. Please let this fat cat go.
Shigure?
Shigure, you were ordered to be executed because I
was already planning on leaving. I was sick of living the life of a chained dog. Idiot. Stop worrying about the little things. Rejoice when your blade finds its mark. Seethe when it doesn't. Die when one finds you. That's all there is to it. The way of the sword is a simple one. That's what makes it so much fun.
Yeah, it really is.
That's the vicious face I'm looking for. If only Artorias' stony face could smile like that, he'd be a lot happier.
Yeah. Velvet,
We're good?
we're good. My blade found its mark.
If you want to leave now, Rokuro, I won't stop you.
Don't forget, my purpose here is to repay my debt to you. What's the matter? Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Okay.
Okay? Is that all you have to say?
What's wrong? You really are crying.
You and Shigure, you were brothers, but
Oh, that. It's really nothing to shed tears over.
how can you pretend it's not important? Don't tell me it's because you're a demon.
You went and answered your own question.
So you will say it's because you're a demon.
No, that's not the answer, actually. It's not because I'm a demon. It's because we're swordsmen that I'm not sad.
Huh?
When we fought, when we both really fought, I got this sharp, vivid feeling that pierced straight to my core. When we were both throwing ourselves wholly into the battle, we wanted to keep on fighting forever, like an unquenchable thirst. That's a feeling we only got from each other.
Lord Shigure did seem to be enjoying himself. I feel like I can understand it a little better now. But I'll never comprehend it.
That's for the better. If you did, you'd end up like us.
Probably so.
I wonder when I'll be able to have a match like that again.
You won't have to worry about that.
Hmm?
Just as you work so hard to defeat Lord Shigure, another swordsman will do the same to defeat you.
You're not wrong. Your positivity reminds me of him. Now I'm suddenly craving a cup of Yozakura Anmitsu.
Yozakura Anmitsu?
Cherry blossom flavored sweet bean paste, black sesame ice cream, and fruit. It was Shigure's favorite.
That's kind of hard to picture, but I'd like to try it.
Let's settle then. When this is all over, I'll take you out for some.
I look forward to that.
Then make sure you come back alive, all right?
You too, Rokuro. Yozakura Anmitsu. I won't forget.
You should get out of here while you still have the chance.
If things get hairy, I'll run. But please, let me stay here a little longer. I owe Shigure for giving me back my free will. And he always did hate to be alone?
I never knew that.
You didn't? Weren't you his brother?
We never had time to think about anything other than our training.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any insult. He lived and he died according to his own beliefs. That has to be good enough. Humans like that are not so bad.
I suppose we aren't.
You're a funny sort of Moloch, aren't you?
Thanks for the compliment.
Rokuro, you said something to him at the end.
To Shigure?
Yeah. Maybe it's not my place to ask, but...
I don't mind. It was just something that happened long ago. The story about Shigure plotting to overthrow our lord. That was a lie. A lie that I spread.
But why...
I wanted a just cause to strike him down. Storm Howl, Shigure's name, the leadership of the clan. I used to want all of that for myself.
Do you regret it?
Not at all. Besides, Shigure figured it out a long time ago. But really, I don't know what made me think I had the strength to defeat him back then.
He was... truly strong.
Of course he was. He was the head of the Rangetsu family, the strongest warriors in all the land.
Rokuro, does this make you head of the clan now?
No. I'm a demon. And more importantly, all I ever wanted was to beat my brother. That's enough for me.
It's scorching. No, it's torrid. Wait, no, it's hot! Can you please stop making a fuss? Anyone who can keep their cool inside a volcano needs their head examined.
I can feel the power of the Earth Pulse flowing upward. This is the life spring.
That's odd. Melchior isn't here.
Have you devoured even Shigure, Lord of Calamity? But remember, the only exorcists whose souls are worthy of sacrifice are Shigure, Oscar, Teresa, and me!
He's above us, at the volcano's peak.
With 3 souls, you can only awaken 3 Empyreans. That won't be enough to seal Innominat's power. If you are missing even one, awakening them will cause this volcano to explode, with you inside it. If you seek to awaken all 4 elemental Empyreans, then come. Try and take my soul from me!
What do you think, Magilo?
Trap. Melchior's greatest strength lies in his power over ice. I only wish we could lure him down here.
But we dare not forget. He's an exorcist who spent years plotting to awaken Innominat.
Exactly. He could be capable of anything. It'd be dangerous to assume otherwise.
Maybe this is the wrong time, but Magilo, you're related to Melchior, right?
You'd better believe it's the wrong time. Long ago, I was Magilanica Loom Maven, Melchior's foster daughter, and before I was cast out, his disciple. Magilanica? the lost legate? Huh. So even after 10 years, my name still lives on.
I'm impressed. You must have commanded a lot of respect.
Not in the least. The relationship between Melchior and I was like that between Velvet and Artorias. The debts owed, and the grudges held. Velvet, you don't have to believe me. You may never believe me. But I tell you now, I want to settle my—
I don't much care about the affairs of a witch, now do I? I'm going to the peak to find him. Just doing what I want, like always.
Yep, that's right. And I'm going with you, like always. Piece of cake to cinch, piece of cinch. It's scorching, it's freezing, it's scorching.
What are you muttering about?
You told me to chill out when I complained about the heat. Is that still bothering you? I heat up quickly and cool down slowly. I'm not bothering anyone, so go on, get lost!
That's even more annoying. I mean, come on. If it's both hot and cold, it's not scorzing. It's freeching, clearly.
That doesn't sound like me at all. Wait, that's not even my point! My skin feels like a frozen shell, but somehow my insides are boiling! This is miserable! It should be one or the other. I can't stand this fence-sitting!
Oh? Well, so what about the pineapple and sweet and sour pork?
Gross!
A sweet omelet?
The crime against nature.
Chocolate-covered raisins?
Whoever thought up dried grapes should be hanged!
Well then, what about peach pie?
I don't see what you're getting at!
What about yourself?
Utterly vile.
Doesn't that make you a fence-sitter?
That's why I'm having you eat that old man and shove him into the life spring.
I hope you learn to like yourself.
Don't try to embarrass me.
You better be ready. Your style is really unique. Don't waste my time.
Let's move on.
We just need one last soul to awaken the elemental Empyreans.
Are you alright, Velvet?
I'll eat Melchior, and our collection will be complete.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about you. You collapsed after the thing with Teresa and Oscar, remember?
Ah, you wonder if I'm fine after eating Shigure. It's not a problem.
But wasn't Shigure a lot more powerful than they were?
But look at me. I'm fun, right? Does it seem like I'm faking it?
No.
I think I'm just used to it. Both my body and mind.
You're not just used to it. You've changed.
Hmm?
Just as I changed after finding my free will, you've gotten stronger through our travels too. You faced down many sorrows and hardships, and overcame them all.
Did I, though?
You did. And that's why
I'll make you a quiche later.
Could you make pudding too?
Sure. But are you just trying to butter me up so I'll cook for you?
Well, I mean, yeah. How did you know?
You really have grown a lot, haven't you? All right, let's go and find me some Melchior to eat.
Yeah!
Are we ready for this?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Take this guy!
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Thunder. Dark despair. Fury in the hope. Giving way. Don't get. Don't get. Restart. Hurricane. Armor crusher. Distraction. 4-4. Double hit. No escape! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Too slow! Hold up, a beacon of hope! Double haze! Double haze! Hold up! Crash through! Crash through!
I'm not sure what Melchior is really capable of. What kind of man is he?
To put it short, he's the Exorcist's shadow.
Their shadow?
They're supposed to be free of malevolence, but they're only human, and so are those who they want to save. But sincerity and conviction alone won't save the world. To remain free of malevolence, they need someone to do their dirty work. A shadow.
I see. And that's Melchior's job.
During all my time at the Abbey, I was never aware of what he was really doing.
So, why hasn't he succumbed to malevolence?
Because his belief in the Exorcists as the saviors of the world is pure and unyielding. It is a mountain of ice that will neither boil, nor melt, nor break. I know the depths of his frozen heart all too well.
Wait, does that mean you?
Yes. Melchior raising me to be the shadow for the next leader of the Exorcists. Artorius himself. But that was a terrible mistake. I was unable to live up to his expectations.
So if things had gone as he planned, we'd be fighting you instead of Melchior.
I'm glad that didn't have to happen.
True. If Magulu was running the Abbey...
They would be completely unpredictable. That would be fearsome.
Maybe. But doesn't that sound like a whole lot of fun?
So Melchior was my shadow too.
Oh, feeling too sympathetic to fight him?
I wouldn't say that.
There's nothing to be sad about. Removing shadows is part of a shadow's job. Even if I'm a failed shadow, I'm still a witch, and I cast a deeper darkness.
I have my mic off the whole time. I turn it back on. I have my mic on. Again, that's me being stupid.
You better be ready.
I was ignoring you in the instructions. I my mic, I just use it for something. Oh god, man. That's again, sorry. But that ignoring is like hard to use it for a second. Here's something and then like no, we're not gonna back on, but no, back on. Fucking all work for man. You do earlier than once to go. Talking about the man saying that high chance of a mistaken asshole man.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
And that would be that's the important part, right? Yeah.
I can see the peak just ahead. If Melchior's anywhere, he's there.
Be careful. That crafty old buzzard is nothing like Shigure. He won't fight us head on.
Come on.
You better be ready.
Yeah, I hope you're still in there. How you doing? Sorry. Play from Mystic, sorry again, and I'm like, because I'm an idiot, because again, I thought I turned it
Is
back
this
on and
also
it.
part of the Reaper's curse?
fight knife like a little bit, 3 minutes. Again, it's my own fault.
Is victory for us really possible? We're facing the legate, Lord Melchior.
I'd give us around 4 to 1 against.
4 to 1? Are our chances that slim?
Almost every trick I or any current exorcist knows can be traced back to him. If I throw out 3 arts at once, he'll pull 6 out of his hat. He knows our capabilities and he's got far more power. 4 to 1 might be generous.
I suppose you're right.
However, we have Velvet, the boy, and Rokuro. Who knows what value they'll add when they run amok? It's impossible to calculate, but if luck goes our way, our chances will rise considerably.
Right. We are challenging the hardest possible foe.
But I'm only talking about a straight-up fight. Knowing Melchior, he'll have some nasty tricks.
I didn't,
No
I
matter
didn't
how
try to
you
finish
analyze
this.
it,
Yesterday,
the outlook
finished
is
part
grim.
yesterday.
Eisen, you too?
Today,
What's wrong with a level-headed look at
taking
things?
day.
Careful consideration
It's
could
gonna
give
take
us
a
the
little
tool
longer.
we need to turn the odds in our favor.
Or to go
After all,
yesterday.
Mahilu, forewarned is forearmed, right?
Yes, that's true.
Even still, we won't find a weakness in him.
Let's take another hard look. What we need might be lying right at our feet.
At our feet, eh? I'll keep my eyes on the ground as we walk then.
Don't get overpowered.
Wide open!
Saying Sugar Ray was Sugar fan brother. So called it was Berseria. Berseria stepped up only to his marriage. Still no longer, excuse me. And then found out early in the game had
Nothing can stop these fists.
found out. I had a thought that it was that he had sacrificed his wife and child, but he didn't. He found out the power of what he's trying to like because of said death of his wife and child. Who were reborn as Monoliths, we found out a couple days ago in the story. The Velvet Eat the Monolith this became her sister because she was dying and wanted to help. She wanted to help her out. And we found out the Moloch Laphicet is technically we might be her nephew, I guess you can say, because they're one child that didn't get born. It's complicated. And we're trying to awaken the four Imperiums to stop the report. The original Born Laphicet has been
water, wind,
coming.
and fire.
Amana, however you say it, they
Have you even stopped to think about why they sleep? About what waking them will do to this world's order?
Not really. I don't much care.
I knew it, whatever it is.
They sleep because of arrogant, insolent wretches like you. The Imperiums derive their power and that of their blessings from the prayers of the pure at heart. But humans became corrupted, neglected their prayers. The forgotten Empyreans drifted into slumber.
Human prayers are the source of their power? Just like the Malachim.
Are you trying to say Innominat blesses someone when he eats their soul?
As the fifth Empyrean, Innominat's purpose is to eat human souls, malevolence and all, and to wipe the slate clean. When all mankind is once again pure as a newborn babe, the elemental Empyreans can be safely revived.
You want to wipe the slate? But that means...
Yes, civilization will crumble. The spread of malevolence, the cleansing of Innominat, the cycle has repeated countless times over the eons. That is why human civilization rises and falls. But if this continues, humanity will never surpass a certain threshold. Thus, the Abbey will control Innominat's power, so that we may guide humanity into a new, better era.
Yeah, not bad realm when
It all
when
makes
you're
sense now.
when you're mindless
You
drones.
developed the art of armatization to control
With
Innominat.
that better
And
better time.
In order to create the Armatus,
It's pretty much what
you needed the
Mindless
technology
How
found
is
in
doing is
Siegfried,
thinking of with
didn't you?
mindless drones.
So that's why you got Ifried involved in all of this.
It's walking lifeless hugs with no thought of
Exist without
anything
darkness.
but with
No great achievement comes without
the toll to do.
sacrifice. Even I must be made tribute for the sake of our ideal world!
Armatus!
No, you don't!
Eisen, stop! I told you, he's a crafty old buzzard.
I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Rebellious fools, ill fallen so far, Magwanica.
I'm Magulanica no longer! I am the evil witch,
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Mayhem! No, it's yet!
Good that damn them. Alright, good. Yep. Up and Alright, stuff and weapons.
driven by the coldest cold, there you shall perish! Absolute traitor! Come, Form 2! 99 Nightmare! Watchman! Frozen Ruin! Frozen Ruin! Great stuff!
Again, that's a double person right there. The game has got gnawed on the screen and it's still fighting.
Were I only 100 years younger?
100? He's used an oath to add years to his life. Centuries, even.
Is that what you call rational? Sounds like an obsession.
I've said the same thing thousands of times. If it were my choice, I'd have let myself die naturally long ago. But did he not say? Man can turn reason into disorder, but also can we surpass it? Our true power is in transcending the possible to achieve the ideal.
So were the words of the exorcist Claudin.
They were foolish.
Think what you will. I'll show you the truth of his words.
Yeah, boy.
You think illusions will work on us now?
I was gonna say, we're gonna have to fight ourselves?
Not in the least. But it bought me enough time to finish my art.
Are you trying to set off the volcano?
You'll die too!
Yeah, I think it's at the point.
As long as I take the Lord of Calamity with me, I have
As long as he takes the, yeah, like I said, let's take, let's marry him. He doesn't care.
Oh! How dare you insult Claudin's ideal soul!
Hey, Master. Emotions are a real pain, aren't they?
And we cutscene.
The Lord of Calamity is here! Wake the hell up!
I just feel like we're starting to summon the four parents to summon like the dragon from Dragon Ball Z. Also.
What was that?
The elemental Empyreans have awoken.
We are free. We will no longer be your tools.
Oh dear, what's happening?
Hey, boy. Level up? I'm actually almost gained 2 levels. Man.
You saved us, Mogulu. Thanks. If you hadn't thrown Melchior off balance, we'd all be dead.
I settled my own affairs. Nothing more. But if you want to thank me, I accept gifts.
I take it back.
He couldn't hurt those flowers. Was that his oath?
No. That old fool loved flowers more than anything else. Far more than he did any living human. That's all there was to it.
I suppose even a legate can never fully control his heart.
Same goes for a witch. Sometimes living can be the hardest affliction.
Have the 4 elemental Empyreans awakened?
Who knows? But anything that would sleep through that isn't worth our time.
Better watch your mouth or they'll smite you. I can feel a shift in Inominat's domain.
Yeah, all 4 of them have awoken. Inominat has been pushed out from the Earth pulses.
Humanity's amplified resonances will diminish, and many Malachim will regain their free will. The Exorcists will likely lose a good chunk of their forces.
Eleanor, have you lost your ability to fight too?
Sorry to disappoint, but I can still see you. Evil demons, Malachim, and witches alike.
You know where he is.
I can feel him. His body has left the Earth pulses. He's somewhere above the Empyrean's throne now. Artorias is with him. However, Inominat is pushing back against the other Empyreans with incredible force.
If the 4 are defeated, we'll lose our last chance. No time to waste.
Let's go. It's time to end this.
Yeah.
The mountain doesn't appear to be erupting. Or doing anything else, really. I'd say that's a relief.
Were Melchior's claims only a bluff?
I'm not convinced. Most of his threats had as much truth in them as he could muster.
With the 4 Empyreans revived, the land is awakened. Changes in the Earth that once took eons will now happen in a few hundred years.
A few hundred years?
The mountain will erupt, but not for a long while.
A long while to a human, maybe. But compared to the history of the land, it'll be a blink of an eye.
But Inominat is the Empyrean of suppression. Who can say what will happen when we kill him? Well, it's not like I care anyway.
I think we should care.
Melchior sure was strong, wasn't he?
Yeah. If it weren't for Mogulu's help, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
But you saw the opening she gave us and took it.
Did you want to be the one to finish him off?
If it mattered to me, I'd have fought him alone. We all had our reasons to fight him. The opportunity just happened to be yours. That's all there is to it.
I understand.
If Melchior had only manipulated Ifrid for personal reasons, then that would be settled now. But he was acting based on his idea of reason. That creating a world without malevolence was worth the cost of destroying people's free will. Ifrid won't be avenged until I destroy that very philosophy.
Your business with the Abbey isn't done.
Nope.
Not even close. You all could just sit around twiddling your thumbs, and I'd still take the heads of Artorias and Inominat on my own. If you want to be the ones to finish them off, you'll have to beat me to it.
You're on.
I'll fight with everything I've got. That's all I can do.
That's plenty.
I really don't mean to pry, but I've gotta know. Does it feel good to pinch all those souls out from your stomach?
That's kind of a gross way of putting it.
I have to agree with Velvet. The way you put it sounds so inappropriate.
I'm pretty sure that was her point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why so cranky? I was only asking to see if you were getting hungry or not.
Then ask that in the first place.
Are you? Hungry, that is.
I do feel hungry, now that you mention it. But I don't think it has to do with losing those souls.
Then why is it?
Maybe my appetite is increasing as Inominat's suppression weakens.
Yeah, suddenly feeling hungry myself.
My stomach could start growling at any moment.
I have been thinking of nothing but delicious things to eat for a while now.
I bet Magilu only brought it up because she's feeling peckish herself.
No, that's not the reason at all.
That settles it then. When we get back to the ship, you can take guard duty while we eat.
I'll make a quiche and pudding.
I'll cook up some penguin and tomato stew.
I'd love to try your cooking, Madame Eleanor. Let's get back to the ship.
Getting all fired up about food. I would never... I would kill for a big bowl of sweet Calegian-style borscht!
Then go find me some peaches.
Why peaches?
Because you can't have Calegian borscht without peach pie for dessert.
Say it down, Anna. No, so like, oh, then, and something happens there. There's a lot of progress. Wait a minute. Luckily, nothing like that's happened. This playthrough, again, why I was safe. It's
Move it or die! Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Come on, really?
well, why I did it. Now, I was looking at my alarm. It's like, you're not doing one. Quick bell. Here you go, Art.
Glad to see you made back in one piece, Velvet.
I'm here on orders from the boss to help you guys out.
We could certainly use it. How are things back in the city?
I came here from Helives, so I don't know how far the suppression has progressed. But I can tell you that the Abbeys designated the area north of Helives as a Class 4 administrative zone.
Which means they've pulled their forces out of the area.
What about the people of Mercio?
Everyone got out safe and sound, although they did petition for the extermination of the Lord of Calamity.
Of course.
I say we make this town our new hideout. When else are we ever gonna find a hideout
Good
that
point.
comes with hot springs?
That's a good idea. We should leave Kamoana and the others here.
Dial, could you stay and help them out?
As if you even had to ask.
Well, that's surprisingly reliable for you, Dial.
Hey, that hurts. Now get going already. Benwick and the crew are making preparations in Helives right now.
A merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class 4 island. Some exorcist went there, and when they came back, they were laid up in bed, having awful nightmares and saying strange things in their sleep.
What sort of things?
Stuff like the walls moving and attacking them, fairies flying in front of them. All kinds of weird.
Couldn't those just be demons they saw there?
Hey, I ain't done. Towards the end, they were talking about not wanting to see people's backs, that they hated them.
They hated backs? What could that mean?
I don't know. That's what makes it so strange.
Maybe they saw the back of some demon on the island and they don't want to be reminded.
Maybe.
Your guess is as good as mine. But if you do decide to go, you'd best watch your backs.
Probably someone to look into.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned
Yeah.
out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific
Good
about
point.
Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right? What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a law quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamawana greed, right?
Medusa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus, obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me.
Good question.
How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see. That would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her
What
brother
a
to do it.
disgusting human
If that's true,
trash
gathering all the
Artorius
Therians
is.
served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type
locking
of
it down
malevolence
at a
Inominat
prison,
needs, it
making
must
her
not be
eat
something one can find
demons
overnight.
daily.
Right. We need to attack
That's
while there's
sort of-
still time.
Got spare in
Indeed.
any kind of creature.
Yet,
Is something troubling you?
yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
I meant to actually find this one. This guy, there he is. Got a word for the film for tape. That one. What's over here? Oh, okay. Captain Port fragments. Got another there for. Doubt is a point to buying these, even if they don't answer levels. Useless. They can be useful. In different ways. Oops. Give her the bearing, and then we'll give him. See, I'm always at their arm not to push the button. So, because you wanna. Like that version better. Cause the attack, but the skill is more. Okay, this guy. Right there. I think, yeah, it's just, I'm sorry, let's go with the. I'll go for him, and then I can. Wait, just dismantle these, and then you can make out of these, even if you don't need them. Dismantle them. Enhance the weapons you do want to use. The better weapons. Equipment. Look at how much that costs. Oh man.
Hey, Rokuro, how'd the showdown with your brother turn out?
I killed him. But I couldn't break Stormhowl.
Is that because Stormhowl was an even stronger sword than Kuragane's?
No. Even with Shigure's full strength behind it, Stormhowl didn't even leave a nick in Kurogane's blade. If I didn't have this sword, I'd be dead now. I think I just couldn't break Stormhowl because I'm still too inexperienced.
But you won the match, didn't you?
Yeah, but only by combining my techniques with Kurogane's craftsmanship.
If that's the case, then as long as you're wielding it, that sword is Stormquell. After all, Kuragane's sword did quell the Godblade's raging storm.
Do you think Kurogane would agree?
Are you kidding? You know how stubborn that guy is. He'd just say he'd forge something even stronger the time. And that's why I say you shouldn't be satisfied with how you are either,
He pretty much
Rokuro.
literally
I
put
know.
himself into the
I'll find
sword.
even stronger opponents to
Damn
cut
it.
down. By my hand, Kurogane's Stormquell will become even more legendary than Stormhowl ever was.
That's the spirit. Show him what we demons can do.
Chest over here.
Grimoire, could we talk?
You sound so serious, like it's the eve of the final battle.
Well, isn't it? Can't you let yourself get caught up in the moment for a change?
Getting caught up in the moment is for young, foolhardy lovers. So, what is it you want to talk about?
I just figured I should drop by since, well, like I say, final battle with Inominat is coming up and all.
Ugh, you're talking like you're saying your last goodbyes.
It's just that we're up against a lot. Even Miss Moggy-Lou doesn't know what the future holds for us, and she almost always has that stuff figured out.
Whether she has it figured out or not, it is our lot in life to follow our vessels and fight to the very end.
That's what I've always thought, so I just dealt with Miss Moggy-Lou's craziness up till now. But she's never thanked me for it. No, good job, Bienfu. No, I'm glad I'm your vessel. Not even something like, I'll introduce you to a cute girl when it's all over. It'd be nice to hear a little gratitude from her, even just once.
Surely you know she's not the type to do that sort of thing, though, yes?
That's all the more reason to want just one brief glimpse at who she is underneath.
If you're so unhappy, it's not too late to switch back to the Abbey's side and become an informant again.
What's the point in that? I don't know anything they'd want, and they wouldn't have any use for me there.
So you lack confidence in your own abilities.
Miss Moggy-Lou has let me come with her wherever she went, and her talents have gotten us this far. But now that we have to fight Inominat, I'm worried. I don't know what use I can be for her, or if I can keep her safe.
But you'll still go, won't you?
Yeah, of course. Or else my name isn't Norman Brave.
Your name's not
See,
is not
you
that
can
though.
do this. You've been keeping Moggy-Lou safe this whole time. With all the emotional pain she's been through, she's needed someone as thick-skinned and tenacious as you. She may talk like she doesn't care, but she wouldn't have tracked you down and renewed your pact if she didn't.
Yeah, Grub's got a point there.
Bien! All right, you've convinced me.
That's right. You just trust in old Norman therapist's good advice. It won't steer you wrong.
Wow! I'd have never expected you to actually make a joke like that, Grimoire!
I just thought I'd get caught up in the moment like you wanted. Ah.
Enough. Okay.
Not worth my time. Killing flash, but I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Welcome back! I take it you defeated the Legates.
Yes, but that still leaves Enominat and the Shepherd.
Onward ho to the last battle! Oh, I picked up something nice for you. Here.
An apple?
It's a fortune apple. A good luck charm. No real powers, but they're hard to find. Legend has it, they're pretty lucky.
A fortune apple.
But we're the bad guys, aren't we? Maybe what we need is bad luck instead.
I think the Reaper's got that covered.
Aw, that's just mean.
You gotta want to
Well,
call yourself the Reaper.
I appreciate the thought. Thanks, Benwick. I love apples.
Just don't eat it.
I couldn't eat it, even if I wanted. Wait a moment. That's right. My power to consume is a part of Enominat. If that's true, then...
What is it?
You want a bite? Delicious fortune apple.
No way. That's a good luck charm.
That it is. One to give you the courage you need to survive.
So, where's our final destination?
The Empyrean's throne.
Sail for Port Sexton. Aye, aye, ma'am. Aye, aye, sir.
Do you think that with Enominat's power waning, people will be free again? Well, pirates are acting like pirates again. May take longer for others, but I think it's happening. What do you think of traveling around to see for ourselves? I'd like to know what's going on out there.
I'd like to meet the elemental Empyreans, if I could.
That's not a great idea. They're all in various Earth pulse points, but where those are is a mystery. They could be very
point.
far off.
They might not view us as
That's also a good
allies.
point.
Gods live by their own rules. Our business with Enominat probably doesn't concern them.
You're right.
It might be wise to scope out the situation before our battle. As we go around, we might find out more about what Artorias is up to.
Just don't eat him. Got it?
I won't. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get this birthday thing. I just want to say something real quickly. Sorry. think it's getting very end. Say, I wanna. I, I, I think what I'm gonna do is, I don't know, either I might just try to grind a little bit to be more prepared for the final battle here, and then tomorrow afternoon, and then off cast, and then Monday I think we'll finish this, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Let's see. See what I end up feeling like doing. Feel like playing this. I definitely think looking at what we have left, looking at this could be finished the next cast, or it'll be tomorrow or Monday. But I think the better idea is to do it tomorrow. It gives me more time because I have a little bit more, not have to, worry. Sometimes Monday I end up having to, and the cast later that would want to start at 1, end up casting at 2:30 and not have enough time. But yeah, I definitely think it'll probably finish tomorrow. So next week on Monday we can start new Pokemon Snap a little bit early than planned, and the way it's all lined up, we're gonna get this done, and then Pokemon Snap, and then we can, instead of having Halo Infinite on the Sundays, Thursdays, cast this summer, we can have that on the regular during the week. Which will be fine. I mean, whatever works. So, trying to think I think we're in a good position where we're fine though, and that like but we'll see, and we'll see how this works out. I think. I mean, again, like I said, this is, if I felt like probably could have taken a break and let's finish today if I wanted to, but I felt it's bad too. Just maybe if I wanted to delay it tonight, grind and relax a bit and finish it tomorrow, not rush it. You don't have to, not in a rush. To finish the game. That's a nice thing to be surprisingly, like all of a sudden, like holy shit, we're pretty much right at the end here. I thought we would have a little bit, there'd be more, but there's still more we can do. I mean, no question, side stuff if we wanted to and stuff, but optional side quests, but why to call it optional? But yeah, like I said, so tomorrow or Monday we'll definitely finish this, and then I guess either Monday or Tuesday we'll start putting the Pokemon Snap. Wednesday, Show 21, Thursday. Deluxe. And also tomorrow night, unless I don't want to miss 6 here if there's anything. There should still be Mario Kart tomorrow night unless there's something, right? And I don't know if you got them given. We don't, we'll just do this tomorrow, right? Tomorrow and still either way, but Thursday, and then I think Thursday night we'll probably might do more Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap we'll see. And the more Pokemon Snap on Friday and Saturday. So that's the upcoming schedule on the channel. It's about what we got lots of games coming with the we're wrapping up Tales of Berseria the next day or two. That coming up. We're gonna Snap, Halo Infinite, Miles Morales. Our Halo's Retro Games Christmas on Christmas Day. On December 26th, will be our anniversary cast. Celebrating 8 years of streaming on Twitch. I did also sign up for the Variety Central Winter Bash, but I haven't gotten a date or one time when we're gonna cast. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're coming up in January. Pokemon Shiny Pearl. Shining Pearl. I said Shiny. Shining Pearl. Shining Pearl. Guardians of the Galaxy. So much good stuff planned. So follow me on social media if you want to go live. Go live at Twitch and chat. All games from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, subscribe to the page. Follow the playthroughs, past benefit feature, including our all playthroughs of the Tales of series we've done here on stream. The previous playthroughs of Pokemon games we played, the Spider-Man games we played, the Halo series, our playthroughs, the previous Retro Games Christmas, previous anniversary cast, and lots more. Good bikes, videos, all kinds of good stuff. We also got Discord if we don't want stuff on in the future. And if you want a full idea what we got for rest of 2021 in good majority of 2022, we do have a schedule page. If you're watching on the VOD, you're watching on YouTube, excuse me, all those links including to the Twitch channel, to the YouTube channel, you can find everything down below. No idea what that is. Look at one of those, looks like one of those rail shooters. You know, we'll host up again Dr. Funky, who continue to do his PlayStation 3 challenge, and he's doing Dragon Quest Origins now. I've had my own problems with the Dragon Quest series because I'm stuck, lost. I had fun with it, but hey, if he's enjoying it, you know, can't always complain. Some games are just meant for people. So again, thanks for the host for Mystic and probably not around, but thanks again. Next time I'll go 1-on-1. Peace.